Back helping you reinvent yourself in the new year, and there are small changes you can make to your everyday life that will help you face the day with a new outlook. Here with a breakfast recipe that will help you have more energy and feel fuller longer is the best-selling author of You Can't Outrun Your Fork and the founder of Back to Health Functional Medicine, Dr. Anya Szigeti. It is so great to see you.
So great to be here again, Gail. Thank you.
So this is a great recipe that people can incorporate into their 2025 health goals.
Yes, absolutely. And I know when I was struggling with my health, with my hypothyroidism and Hashimoto's, breakfast was one of the hardest meals for me. And it gave me a lot of anxiety because the typical breakfast foods are based with eggs, dairy, and gluten, all of which can be triggers for someone with Hashimoto's.
Oh, I didn't realize that eggs played a role. That I knew wheat did, but and dairy.
Yes.
But I did not realize eggs.
Yes.
I do have hypothyroidism.
Eggs is a tough one too, because that's almost every breakfast recipe.
Yes.
So I struggled to find delicious recipes that wouldn't crash my blood sugar, because that's another thing that's in a lot of breakfast foods as well. And so I was excited about this one.
All right, so how do we get started?
Okay, so very, very simple, just basic ingredients here. We're going to start with about a cup of coconut milk. If you want to go ahead and pour that in for me.
Okay.
That would be great. So this is going to give us some nice healthy fats, and it's going to add some really nice creaminess to the entire recipe.
Okay.
And then next, one of your favorites is the chia seeds.
Love them.
So
I
we'll go ahead
incorporate it into my diet almost every day.
So those are fantastic, and that's about a quarter of a cup of chia seeds. And then I'll scoop in some pumpkin puree. So you want to make sure when you're buying the pumpkin puree that you're getting organic pumpkin, and that's the only ingredient, because sometimes they'll add sweeteners or other things to them.
And you don't want that.
You don't want that. So you want just the pumpkin. So we're going to throw that in there as well. And then a little bit of pumpkin pie spice. And you can make your own. It's really simple. It's just a couple of different spices that you can mix together. A little bit of vanilla. We have that. And then for just a touch of sweetness, we're going to add some real maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Yes. So that's the other keys. You want to make sure that you're getting real maple syrup.
Okay. Somebody sent me as a gift, it's called ironfish maple syrup. I've never had maple syrup that is so good in my life, and it's made up in Michigan.
Oh,
and
nice.
So it's so delicious. So I just got that gift, and I'm gonna pop it on in there. But this looks amazing, and the maple syrup will give you the sweetness that you need, and you really didn't add a lot to it at all.
Nope, it gives a little touch of sweetness. We just add a little bit, and it also has some amazing vitamins and minerals that are beneficial to the body as well. And that's really it. So super simple. And then we pop this in the refrigerator for just maybe a couple hours, or maybe even overnight, and then you have a breakfast ready to go on the go, or even a great snack as well.
Now, are these our sampled versions?
Yes.
Because you and I always like to eat together on
yes.
Bloom. And so this is the version. Oh, look, it's so nice and thick.
Yes, it is.
It's really, really good. Now, is this
so yummy.
one of the recipes, and you can't outrun your fork?
Yes, this is actually, I think, the second recipe in the book, because I just love the flavors, and I love when pumpkin's finally available in the fall and winter, so that we can actually, more readily available, so we can have it in this recipe. This tastes like a pumpkin pie.
It does.
Slice, and so that's one of my favorite desserts, and so that makes this even more decadent.
And the coconut milk is canned, unsweetened?
Exactly, canned, unsweetened, organic.
Okay.
And so again, the ingredients are very, very important. We want to have control over what's going into our body, and the best way to do that is selecting each individual item. And when you're getting things like the maple syrup and the vanilla and the spices, you're only buying them really once.
Right.
You can use them for a very long period of time. So if it's $1 or $2 more, that's okay. It's worth it. It's worth to invest that in your health.
And then the other thing I love about this particular breakfast option is that everything that you've had here is shelf friendly. Like,
yes.
You can keep it in your pantry and make this and have it, once or twice a week.
Yes, exactly. Shelf friendly. It's not going to stay in the fridge too long, though, because it does taste delicious. And then these are things that I make when we travel, too. So we travel a lot with our Airstream, and so it's nice to have these items readily available that I can whip up the night before and then have breakfast ready to go the next morning and not be stressed about maybe we can't find certain ingredients at the grocery store, what have you.
And this is because of the chia seeds. We only have about 30 seconds left, but the chia seeds are the secret ingredient that are going to make you feel fuller longer.
Yes, the chia seeds, well, plus the pumpkin too. They both contain plant-based fiber. So plant-based fiber is going to help to make you satiated and feel full longer, but then the coconut milk is going to have some healthy fats in it as well. That also helps. So they're all winners.
A win-win-win. We're going to share this recipe on bloomtampabay.com.